Hey guys, listen up. We've got a good lead, but lots of basketball left to play. First of all, a big nod to how well we've taken care of the basketball. We're not taking any unnecessary chances, and that's meant very few turnovers. One place we've had success was in the low post on offense. Great positioning, good job finding the open passing lanes and getting the ball in tight. And one thing I want to see out of the gate in the third, the pick and roll. It needs to be active and part of our arsenal. I know you can execute. I want to see it. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment.
Just absolute domination in this one for the dude. He's got 14 points and 2 blocks.
The Magic trail by 10, so on the floor for Orlando. At the 2 and 3, it's Oladipo and Tobias Harris. Fry and Vucevic are the power forward and center, and it's Payton in at the 1. Now here's Payton. Inside to Vucevic, and he gets it to go. Vucevic has got the first basket of the second half. That one for Orlando. Pistons leading by 8. Dinwiddie passes to Chan. On the wing, and it comes off the front of the rim.
That's his comfort zone, so defensively, really nice job challenging the shot.
Vucevic dishes to Payton. And Oladipo kicks to Fry. Now, here's Oladipo. Defense is right there.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Mark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And I like the way he capped that drive off, guys, with the one-hand punch.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, you got to admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season, shooting better than 90% from the stripe.
And I like the fact, guys, that those numbers have gone up since last season. I mean, he said free throw shooting was an area he was looking to improve, and he has.
The Pistons shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. The dish to Matthews. Lets it go with a 3, and that one's good.
He's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
The Magic trail by 8. Payton with a screen on Matthews. They set the pick. Oladipo, the pass to Fry. Oladipo dishes to Payton. Back to Oladipo. Pocket 6. 13 feet away. And again, it's Orlando converting.
His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Here's the dude. 14 points for him. He dishes it to Monroe. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
That's been so critical, Clark, because whenever they have gotten the ball into the paint, it's resulted in points, it seems like.
Now here's Payton, averaging 6 points per contest. To the wing right side. Shoots it. Harris misses.
They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebounding effort.
Yeah, I'm impressed. I mean, they're fighting for every loose ball, putting a body on somebody and going after the rim.
Got him up in the air with the pump fake and then took advantage. The Dudes got the lead up to 10 now for the Pistons. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
We've got a moment now to see how the Magic are doing in the NBA rankings right now. First in opponent field goal percentage, third in blocks. And they also show up as a top 5 rebounding team.
And Clark, let's talk about that defense. I mean, #1 in the league in field goal percentage. You talked about it. They're just smothering. They really get after you. They try to attack you. They close out. They rotate well, and they're constantly covering up for one another.
And there's the pass to Harris. It's Vucevic, top of the key. He kicks it to Oladipo. Vucevic, the pass to Boone. Another miss by Orlando. Pistons leading by 10. There's the lob to the hoop. Can't lay it in off the alley-oop.
You know, his finishing ability leaves a lot to be desired, guys. He needs to take it to the basket stronger.
Oladipo with the ball. Matthews covering. And it's Harris off the drive. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
Pass to Gray. Mahimi down low. He's against Fry. The shot by Mahimi, no good.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
Oladipo takes it off the glass. Oladipo's got 14 points.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Here's Gray. He has 5. Passes it to Dinwiddie. He feeds it to Gray. Buries it from three-point lane. 8 points for him.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
It's Oladipo on the wing. 14 points for him. Vucevic, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. First trip to the line for him here.
And on the year, he's shooting an average number at the line, about 73%.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
Free throw dropped. Make substitutions. And both free throws good for Vucevic. A minute 50 left to play in the third. Pistons leading by 7. Stuckey gets a screen from Shane. That's blocked. Down low, here's Boone, and he slams it one-handed. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw, the defensive presence was almost non-existent. And they may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points. And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going and you just want to keep it going.
And I also like the penetration. I mean, they're getting into the paint. They're getting a lot of easy hoops from those strong drives.
And the Pistons making a change here. Both free throws good from Chan.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Harris a screen on Stuckey. And Oladipo kicks to Harris. For the 3. They get the rebound. Vucevic. They shoot again. And that's 2 points on the layup. Vucevic has got 8 points.
Well, you've got to like the focus that they're showing here in the second half. I see a lot more effort as well. I mean, it's amazing when you lock in mentally and bring some energy and intensity, things can pick up in a positive way for you.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Harris setting the pick for Oladipo. Here's Boone. It's good from long range. He has 7.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it. Guys, I mean, they have to get a hand in his face. Question is, do they go 2 for 1 here?
Can they get a good shot in time? That's the question.
Chan passes to Mahimi. Goes up on the wing, and that one's good. 20 points for the dude.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And here's Oladipo. 14 points for him. Harris a screen on Stuckey. And Oladipo kicks to Harris. He's off from 17 feet. Pass to Chan from the arc. Another three for Detroit.
Well, he's clearly feeling it, Clark, coming off that fantastic game last time out.
Here's Cardinal. No good. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Pistons ahead. They're up by 7. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter.